Like I said before, there's always somebody higher. I'm gonna tell you a story, personal story, about 7, 8 years ago. I had left the job before getting a new one. Yep, I broke the rule, guys. I broke the rules. I left and quit a job before I got another one. What had happened was, the current job that I was at, they were disrespecting the shit out of me. They were doing a whole bunch of shit, throwing me under the bus when I was just following directions. And I pretty much left, and it was like, I'm not dealing with it. Why? Because I had confidence in myself. Even back then, guys, I had confidence in myself. I was not about to let nobody disrespect me, especially not no fucking employer. Now, this job that I interviewed for, somebody put me on. Somebody had told me, look, I'm interviewing for the job. They're looking for people with our type of experience. And my boy, I'm gonna call him Scott. He told me, look, what we gotta do is the exact same bullshit that we doing over there. We just gotta do it over here. And I was like, all right, cool. We can do that, whatever. Come to the interview, cool. I was young. I was a young cat. I ain't almost 10 years ago. I ain't that old. It was 2 people interviewing me at that moment in time. It was a woman and a man. Not that it mattered, but I'm gonna let you know why. There's a woman and a man, just so you can distinct between the two. Everything was going good. I already told you. My experience was pretty much the same experience as Scott. Scott is about, 5, 6 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? So initially he has a bit more experience than I do. I'm on the interview. We chopping it up. We talking. Blase, whatever. Talking that shit up. Answering all the questions. And, she's loving me. On the other hand, I could feel his energy. You already know. This nigga wasn't feeling me. Alright, cool. So, I ain't let that get to me though. I ain't let that affect my energy. You know what I'm saying? He was talking loud shit. I was hitting him back with the facts. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he was giving me like a pushback, and I was like, yo, chill. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been referred. It's no big deal. Alright, cool. So, fast forward a little bit. I get a second interview. Get the second interview. It's just me and her. Now, this is why I told you this is important. So she sent me down in her office, whatever. He's not there at the moment. It's early. Usually he come in maybe an hour from the time that, I'm on an interview with this chick. You know? So she said, yo, I like you. I want you to come on board. I feel like you'd be a great addition to the team. But, and I'm going to be honest with you, only reason why I brought you in is not to even give you a second interview. It's to explain to you why you won't be getting the job. I reached out to you personally to let you know that the other person, such and such, the guy, doesn't feel like your age is appropriate enough and you don't have the maturity or the experience. No, although you have the experience, you don't have the maturity because of your age. Although you've been referred to by such and such, he told me, you will not be getting the job. And I was like, you know what? Cool. Now, in that moment in time, she said, look, If you want to use me as a point of reference, you can. Why? Because at that moment in time, I was honest. Both me and Scott quit before getting another job. And I didn't get the job there. Now, the company had already closed by this moment in time. You know, it was like a burger joint that had opened up real quick. It was like a clean, you know, burger joint, whatever. I'm not going to say the name. There's no need. They shut down. Karma already got to them. Not the first time. I got a few more stories like this, but I say all that to say that there's always going to be another job. Because maybe 2 weeks after that, I got a job working at a pretty well-established sandwich shop. And hey, I was making decent amount of money. And the only reason why I got the job, and again, it's another woman who told me this, who interviewed me and told me, she said, your confidence was ridiculous on the interview. That's the only reason why that's the only reason why I was memorable. So much so that she lived a block away from one of the locations that she was managing. And she said, I need you in there. Off the confidence, guys. Off the confidence. Celebrities would come in. People would come in looking for me, talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, you know, whatever gives me. I'm just saying, like, the location that I was in was an upscale location. And I was one of the managers there. By the way, not no employee. I was a manager there. I managed it. I was the manager. I was right under the general manager. I was the assistant manager. But all I'm saying, guys, is that there will always be another job if you just stay confident. Believe and trust in your abilities and yourself. You won't have to worry about people calling you back. You won't have to worry about following up. Just like when you go on dates. If the other person liked you, they're going to hit you up. Or you're going to hit them up because you like them. It doesn't matter. Somebody's going to reach out to somebody because somebody liked the other person a little bit more than the other person liked them. Even if you both like each other. And honestly, I liked that job. And I left it for a stupid and selfish reason. And maybe I'll tell you that in another day. I definitely will, but another time. But for now, guys, I just want you to know, be confident in yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust in your abilities. Trust in yourself. Date these jobs. These interviewers, these recruiters are nothing but manipulators and liars. I'm telling you this right now. And maybe I'll tell you a little bit more in my next podcast. Because I've been on both sides of the fence. The grass isn't that greener. There's bullshit on both sides, guys. It's all manure. And stay tuned for more.